Hey everyone, it's Deanna. I hope you've been having a great holiday week and that you had a really great 4th of July. I know I did. I enjoyed a nice 4-day weekend, a little relaxation with some friends. So it was all great. I hope yours was too. And I want to welcome you today to Simple Steps to Online Success. And this is going to be a special inaugural program, and I'm going to explain that in a little bit, but let me just tell you, and I'll kind of give you a little tease. I'm just checking over here to make sure everything's broadcasting and it looks like it's working fine. So if you or someone you know has been looking for a way to be able to connect more personally with your followers, your subscribers, customers, then you are going to want to watch and share this particular episode, because I am going to show you a terrific tool that I discovered that I've been playing with a little bit, and I'm really going to incorporate it into my overall marketing and engagement process with people that I come in contact with. So remember that you want to go ahead and share this with anybody that you know. Before I go too much further, if we got people online, let me know if you can hear me. I just heard my little post give me a little buzz here. So I see it here on my phone. I actually see that it looks like I'm broadcasting well on my my laptop here. I've got a new, if you follow me personally, I have a new stand-up desk that's got a hydraulic system that raises and lowers. So for example, right now I'm standing up. I sit too damn much, honestly, and it's not really good for our bodies to sit a long time. So I've got this stand-up desk, and it's got a big enough desktop that I can have my laptop up here and my phone is here, so I can kind of keep tabs on everything so I can see any comments. But again, what I'm going to focus on today is something that is going to be more of a new feature, let's say, mainly because now the BeLive platform allows me to share my screen, so I can do a lot more of what I really love to do and I think is really valuable for you, which is show you tech tools for your marketing so you can make a determination whether or not it's something that fits in your business. Because there's nothing worse than blindly signing up for a free trial or trying out a tech tool and then just getting a little frustrated with trying to figure out how it all works. And, you waste a lot of time. So if you have some kind of, pre-introduction and a little demo of it, and you kind of get some ideas of how it would work for you, then you have a means of making a determination that's really going to fit in your marketing and your workflow. Today, we're going to talk about, so what I'm going to say is, I was thinking about this morning, and like I started writing in my show notes for this, when I embed this in my website, I realized I'm just going to kind of have a theme, which is techie tool time, where once in a while I am going to do these kinds of demos for you and give you a cheat sheet. So I've created a cheat sheet that goes along with the tool that I'm going to demo for you today. And we are going to do a little test. I did use MiniChat to set up a messenger bot. I tested it and it ain't working. But if it doesn't work for you, believe me, I will track you down and I will get that cheat sheet to you. So if you are interested as you're watching this broadcast and you would like to get the cheat sheet, I will give you the keyword to type in as we get into it. So techie tool time is going to be a regular feature. This is our first episode. And I'm just going to kind of tell you why this particular tool connected with me. So I just made Kim's here. There we go. So Kim's going to be volunteering to test this. Thank goodness. Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't even give you the keyword. Keyword is video, which is a teaser for what the tool is going to be. So let's see if she's going to type video. And if she doesn't get it, like I said, I'm going to make sure everybody gets it. So this tool came about, or I should say my connection to this tool came about, because here I am talking about, oh, she's giving me with hashtags. Oh, she's teasing me. I talk about these bots and using a tool like ManyChat to be able to build a subscriber base on Facebook Messenger. Now, I kind of have a personal issue with this. I don't like it. There are a lot of reasons that people say that they like using messenger bots. And again, this is from them as marketers, not necessarily the subscribers. Oh, awesome. Kim says the bot is working. Thank you so much for testing that for me, Kim. I appreciate it. Perfect. So we're going to get into the tool, and then I'm going to ask you to get the cheat sheet. But the thing with this tool is, and the problem I have with the bots is, bots are, people are raving about them because there's a high open rate. People are very responsive. My personal opinion is I think it's because it's a novelty. It's something new. Some people that get excited, they try it, and they have this, they're using it, and they're on the receiving end of then ongoing messages from these people. I can tell you with a lot of the ones that I've done, I've unsubscribed from them because it's almost like there's just too many ways for people to send me stuff automatically, and it's almost intrusive for me. And this is my personal opinion. These things work for a lot of people. So this tool I was introduced to this tool, and I have played around with it a little bit. And the part about this that I like most of all is it's much more personal. It's actually intended to be a way of connecting on a personal level. So I am going to switch over, and I am going to share my screen. Okay, so Bonjoro. It allows that connection, the personal connection. I feel that more than missing with the bots. I mean, depending on how the bots have been set up. What this tool will do, as I said, lets you create those short personalized video messages, and you can do it a couple of different ways. And I'm going to show you the examples and how you can also do an integration with your existing email provider as well. So here is an example of Bonjoro. Whoops, we don't want him to talk, okay? So this is Matt. This is the gentleman who's the founder. And this is similar to what he sent me. He's got the bear is their mascot. He's got this big bear, but the one he sent me was directly to me, and was when he was out hiking. You can add your contacts, and you can add your contacts. They currently have an integration with MailChimp and a company called Intercom. Honestly, I'm not real familiar with Intercom. But I assume it's your typical email service provider. You can import the spreadsheet. You can manually add, or, and this is where it gets cool, is Zapier. And I think as I was preparing all of this, I decided I really probably need to do a tech tool time on Zapier alone, because Zapier is, if you are familiar with the tool called If This, Then That, it's a way of connecting two applications that don't normally have an integration based on a trigger that happens on one will trigger an action in another. So the short example is I was able to take my Drip account and say, when somebody subscribes to my Drip list, automatically it will send Bonjoro a to-do. And the to-do just simply says, Kim Doyle subscribed And I can then go and, because I have her email address because she signed up, I can record a short video and send it via email. Now, when I say send it, it does send a really, really cool email that has your face from the video in there. But of course, when they click on it, they actually go to the website where that video is hosted. And there are really cool ways that you can design. Now, I don't know why they use this guy's face, but you can create a desktop customized branded spot that your new contact will land. And here you can have your logo. Sadly, my logo is extremely tiny and hard to read, but then you can pick a custom background and upload your own design. And you can edit a call to action button. So let me tell you how I'm planning on using this, is that I am going to, oh, Kim just gave me some input. Let me pop over here and say that she is saying, I don't know, is it showing? Yeah, that intercom is a chat bubble support option. So that is what intercom is. So it's not an email service provider. Thank you for sharing that, Kim. The call to action button that I can use, for example, here is this will, I said, join the revolution because I am promoting my Reinvention Revolution Facebook group. And I am going to have people connect when they click this button and go directly to Facebook to request to join the group. You could have this go to a landing page where you want them to download something, or, I mean, there's a ton of different ways that you can use this call to action button. Now, on the mobile view, and they do really recommend, it's interesting, I did notice that they do recommend when you record and send your Bonjoros to your new contacts or existing contacts, that you do use your mobile phone. So there is an app that is available in both iTunes and the Google Play Store for the Bonjoro beta here. I did, for example, create some. There's some that are really fun here. Yes, I created practice videos, and you can resend them. So, for example, I did a test where I subscribed in. This is my personal favorite because I was just kind of staring at the camera and yapping. Is being able to choose a thumbnail. So maybe you don't catch yourself looking silly like I'd look over here in this first one. And you can then resend them. And see, this is the one that I did via Zapier. So what I did was I said, if somebody subscribes to my drip email list, send me a to-do. Your to-dos show up here. See, and this is the other thing. You can see notifications that, for example, I used a different email address to opt in to drip. So it created the to-do. Let me pull up all notifications so I can show you. And it would tell me that I needed to send this contact the Bonjoro. Then it tells me that they watched it. And then if somebody opened but maybe has not clicked through to watch the Bonjoro yet. So I hope you see kind of the ways that you might be able to use it. So again, you can use it on your desktop computer or on your phone. You get the app from iTunes or the Google Play Store. You don't really need to, and this is kind of why I said it's really at a whole, a different availability, or it's something that anybody can use, because you can manually add contacts by importing a list or typing in a contact. So let's say, for example, you met somebody at a networking event, or you met somebody personally, and you exchanged business cards. My God, do people even still do that? You could then send that person a Bonjoro and do a video and just say, gee, it was so nice meeting you. And here's, maybe you promised that you had some information that you could share with them, and you can give them the information through a video. I just really, really like this because it's far more personal than using a bot, and you get to see the person's face. You get to, really feel some more. Yeah, Kim says, how do you really feel about business cards? Well, I talked about the integrations. Now here, let's look at something real fast too. If I click on add an integration, and I do promise I'm going to show you Zapier real quick, but I am going to do a specific review of Zapier too. Here are some of the ways that you can connect. So Zapier connects to over 750 different apps. So if you have, Active Campaign or another kind of email service provider, you most likely can use Zapier to connect Bonjoro with that. You can verify your domain. So example, my DeannaFenton.com domain, I went ahead and verified it so I can send it as though it's coming from my personal email account and not from the Bonjoro account. It connects with Gmail and Microsoft, and there's Intercom. And Kim tells me this little chat bubble down here in the right-hand side, that is what Intercom is. It integrates currently with MailChimp and Patreon, which I found is sort of a Kickstarter, not Kickstarter, but it's for artists that want to get donors to help support them. And they have a lot of coming soon. HubSpot, Trello, those of you that use Trello for managing your projects, it would go out to Trello and no doubt create a to-do for you to go and respond with the Bonjoro. Slack, Active Campaign, Campaign Monitor, these are all coming soon. You can see here there's a Facebook one too, so that's going to be interesting to see what exactly that integration is. So if one of your tools like mine, Drip, is not currently connected, you can use Zap. And let me see if I can show you the Zap I created. I got a lot of Zaps that I created. Well, it just basically created a Zap that said, when somebody subscribes to Drip, send a to-do to Bonjoro. And it tells me to create a message for that person. You can use this as for teams. So if you have a VA or you have an assistant, they have access to it. Now that is the pricing, and I'm going to show you the pricing here in a second. It's per user. So if you have more than one team member, it's going to be per user of it. Let's see if I can pull up. Oh, here, I'll show you. Let me go back to here, upgrade, and I'll show you what comes with the paid versus the free. So you see, my free trial expires in another week, and I plan on doing a lot of testing with this. They don't ask for your credit card up front, which is, I always think is very nice. It's the free one. You can create unlimited Bonjoros, but you don't have the option of custom branding, calls to action, or your integrations are limited. And I don't quite know what limited means. But I think $15 per user, certainly in my case, if I'm probably the only one who will be using this, I can use it and have my custom branding, the custom call to action, and all the integrations. And that would then be $15 per month. So if you have any questions while we're clicking around here, I am going to go back to this dashboard and let you know. And actually, let me go back. And I am going to, sorry about that, I lost the link. And in full disclosure, this is an affiliate link because, and this is important for all of you to know as well, if you sign up for Bonjoro at the $15 per month and you are giving and you are referring people, you get a $5 credit. So you can effectively, if you refer 3 people a month and they sign up, it's not going to cost you anything. I always like it when companies do these kinds of incentives. I think it's really great. So, and you know, it's up to you. You could always go to bonjoro.com, but if you wanted to help out, you know, then I get to send you videos all the time. So let me see. Let me tell you briefly. One of the things that I've done now on these decided on a techie tool time is to kind of create these standard questions that people would normally ask to try and answer them to decide whether or not this would work for you. So I like to think of, particularly in my audience, that I'm talking about those that are in the dream it stage. They're thinking about starting an online business. They're in the build it stage, so they're building their online platform, and then they're in the growing stage where they're looking at how they can drive more traffic and generate more leads. My opinion is all 3 stages can use this because you don't even need to have an email service provider to use this. So if you were just starting out, and let's say, for example, you are interviewing people that you think might be interested in what you plan on offering, you could maybe do a survey through SurveyMonkey, and my guess is you would be able to connect SurveyMonkey to send you a notification to Bonjoro if somebody submitted a survey response and they gave you the email address. So then you could record a video and respond back to that person, thanking them for giving you feedback on the survey. And needless to say, any of you that are in the building or growing stage, oh my God, there's just tons of different ways you can use this, whether it's new subscribers to your email list, contacts that you meet on and offline, customers, new customers. I mean, there's just a ton of ways that I see that you could actually use Bonjoro. If you have any other questions, oh, Kim says she needs to do her your test video. Yeah, it was funny. I had to do my test video a couple of times. And it's funny because when the founder sent me his Bonjoro, there was a button below that says, send him one back. So you can click on it and record your own video and it will go directly back to him. So I think that's kind of fun. So that's another thing to keep in mind when you welcome somebody, whether they're a new subscriber. I just think the perfect thing is they're a new subscriber and you say, hey, click this and respond back and let me know what's your biggest challenge right now. I'd love to hear it, because just think of how much more information you would get and a greater understanding of somebody's challenges if they're telling you versus writing it. I just think it's a lot more powerful. So that is Bonjoro. You can, let's see, this is the screen that you land on where you can sign up and get your free account. I just think, it's really worth a try. It's obviously a lot of fun because it's so much more personal, and you have this option to try it out for 2 weeks. I'm going to do here, I'm talking about all these shows that come up to my mind, right? I'm going to do another show about how you should evaluate a tool when you're on a free trial. Because I don't know about you, but you sign up for a free trial and next thing you know, 2 weeks have gone by and you haven't tested the tool. So how do you know, right? So I'm going to put together how you should actually do that, because I think that would be extremely valuable as well. So remember, if you want the cheat sheet, and the cheat sheet is going to break down this tool answer all the key questions that you might have about it, given, how it integrates and what it integrates with and the pricing and all that information. Just type video in the comments of this post, and you will have delivered to you via Facebook Messenger the PDF that I did that is a cheat sheet for this particular item. You can also visit my website. Probably need to give us a day or two to get all the show notes up there and the sign up and get the cheat sheet on there. You can also go to the website and look for the most recent Facebook Live, which will be this one, and you can get the cheat sheet there as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fabulous rest of the week and a great weekend. And if you have questions about Bonjoro, you can always shoot me a message through Messenger, or tell you what, you can also, I'm still old school, you can send me an email to Deanna@deannafenton.com. So again, have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you all next Thursday. And like I said, we'll be talking about a lot of tech tools, and we'll be doing these various kind of unboxing of the tech tools as well. Take care. Bye-bye.